Find, find land on the Eclipse stage. Much of the world is in shadow since the activation of the tower. Moleki give you a strange horror, but its function is unknown. Raiden suggests finding lying near the edge of the cliffs and talking to the leaders. It's so cold because Luna is somehow cancelling out Soul. When you meet the old man who lives next door, he's a storyteller. He knows all about the old days. The current brings the drift of broken ships here. After a storm, it can take a long time to clean it up. Crystal Pounder, empty, empty. I heard Hollow Ikan story 1,000 times by now, but I'm not just good at telling them myself. He might be getting in years, but you know his craft for sure. Hehe, the storyteller tells us about the secret path all over the island. I can hardly wait to try them out. Don't tell anyone, but the cave on the northwest part of the island is where we play when we're bored. That's not the solution. Spring. Every time I try to tell a story, I just wonder what will happen to my son and grandson. My father passed away, my son is gone too. I'm all alone. This looks movable. My husband has not come home, but I refuse to grieve. Nothing is certain yet. I'm the village storyteller, but since my son and little grandson, Koba, went missing, I'm too worried to tell my stories. This man only escaped whatever happened in the mainland. Would you like to know more about the myth of Morgal? You can hear folks and folk tales and stories from the town people all around the region. But if you're looking for story books, there aren't any, not even in Belize. Looking out over the land and seeing everything covered in darkness remind me of feeling strange and here. It was about a sky spirit who showed light on the world, but then was sealed in a cave so that the light went out. Whenever there is a festival, the folks will make my intention that I celebrate instead of working. So I just joined in the festival with them and had fun, but this time no one's working, and it's not fun. Please get the mainland, I have fun. The light of the sun blacked out. Monsters from the shadows scream and refuse everywhere. The image of that moment will always be with me for the rest of my days. The moment just show up of the shadows, they never stop following us. Do you see monsters in the shadows? I see them, but it might be mine going, and I played all the time now. There's someone crying, and I was about to head up to help them when my friend stopped me. I'm looking, he did. Sonny, there have always been monsters here, but they seem more natural than these demons. The monster never bothered me, but I'm shivering just thinking about these horrible things. Yeah, we have awesome mainlanders, but that's what you do when people are in trouble. We don't need price. The ship crashed on a rock, and all the beastmen came for asking for help. I had to say, they scared me. At first, they looked like more monsters erupting out of the shadows. There is an entrance to the secret path over the west part of the island, where the shadows are. Do you think the monsters will find out secret paths, or we have to stop using them? This kid from the mainland, he looks like a good warrior. I'm pretty sure he's not a monster, pretty sure. But if I watch him too carefully, he will know I'm watching him. I need to play it cool. I heard on Garan Belins. Today I was in like a far-off stream here in Holland Island. With the eastern sea filled with ice, we're going to have trouble fishing the Gotham Silver. Morgal needs warm weather soon, or there will be famine. We just live through winter and your stores are gone. Lighthouse, Water Hills, Cave, Iron Channel. Most of the program, now hitting the seesaw, someone could get help. backflip. Ah. Who are you guys? Wait, may I ask you the same thing? Relax, Kaba. I think those people are alright. At least not monsters. Kaba? I feel like I've heard that name. Maybe back in Harun Village? Yes, from Ikan, the storyteller. That's my grandfather. And my father. You must love fishing to go under those conditions. You're fortunate that we can help you. Fortunate people don't break their legs. I'm glad you're here. With Dad's leg broken, I didn't know what to do. I'm not sure they can help us, son. I don't see a stretcher or anything. We don't need a stretcher. You're going to go out here on your own. I know that sounds crazy, but just relax and let us work. Foolish peep. Did you see that? When he was doing that, he filled up with light, then put the light into you. Eh? I did not see anything. But my leg doesn't hurt anymore. Let's see if I can stand up. You did it. It's like I never hurt. I can even jump on it. A minute ago you couldn't have moved that around. Who are you? You're some nameless heroes, huh? I will remember that. Did you need to keep your secret? That's fine, but thanks. If you ever visit Harun Village, stop by your house. We don't have much, but you are always welcome. Hey, I was going to say that. As for Ikan, the storyteller, anyone in town can point to you or to your house. Time to get home. Time to get home, son. Your mother must be worried. I will raise you. Good kid. That was very well done, Reef. Thanks, but it was nothing. These are the kinds of detour I like. Probably time to move on through. The problem is we need that. Can I? Yeah, I can walk around it. Masamune and his course. Now for the chest. Lucky cow. Boost critical, renew PP. I feel I have to do the talking first, then the Tower of Warrior, and come back here. That power. How? That's the lighthouse. How? That's it. The light somehow made that leg. That's leg better. When Kava told me about this healing light, I thought, is this them? But turned out it was indeed. Wait, can this kid see synergy somehow? It's not just the kid, the old man sees too. Synergy is a power of the mind. How can a non-adept see it with mere eyes? So that light is synergy. You must be the ones then. The ones? Whatever could you mean? The ones to go to the watchtower on Warrior Hills. Warriors who wield weapons that are not weapons. Weapons that are not weapons? Yes, weapons. Not of steel or wood. The warriors who use them will gather at Warrior Hill. I understand. Warriors who can fight and defeat without weapons or equipment. Adepts, obviously. Is that from your sensor story, the story that has been handed down to you? There are not many stories. They are part of a prophecy, a message from the past to the future. And what exactly does this message say? When the light of Luna reaches the sunken tower, all fall into darkness. What began on beauty ends in terror. Shun shadow, walk in light, to escape Eclipse light. That certainly sounds like a accurate prophecy. This is not prophecy. Prophecies deal with the future, and this is our present, my friends. The tower in Belins was a machine built by the ancients to advance their art of alchemy. It was powered by light, but it worked too well. The Moonhead started out as we did, probably with similar tragic results, but what did they hope to accomplish? Maybe they were trying to do something you can do with energy. Of course, something beyond the four grace elements of fire, water, earth, and wind. Given the result, we can theorize that they were trying to manipulate the fundaments of darkness and light. The Genei once ruled all of Warrior, as well as all four elements, but they create yet more power. At that stage, if you seek more power, you are essentially grasping at omnipotence, are you not? That is a good term for it as any, absolutely mastery over all things. Is that even they wanted to do that through synergy? The prophecy of the Watchtower also foretells that its champions will be quite clever, exactly. Alright, we will need more information. What can you tell us about the tower itself? Nothing. And the village storyteller for an island you can probably never heard of before. What else do you want me from you? The stories? Hahaha, you had me there, sir. I do what I can. Yeah. Oh, of course. Ah, it's too rich. Oh, someone make it stop. I like this old fellow. I like you as well. Excuse me. Yes, we shall, of course, get back to business. Right. If I don't tell you what the Watchtower champions are meant to do, then I'll be failed completely. Then, by all means, speak. Thank you. We don't know if the Watchtower appeared where it did because the warriors had gathered there, or if the warriors did because the Watchtower was there. But do we know that the Warrior Hills was where it happened? Why were the warriors drawn to the Watchtower? What was their goal? To use this key. The key. There was a treasure sleeping with the Watchtower. Once found, the treasure will be guided on. I'm lost. The treasure will guide them? How will they do that? How does a treasure sleep? I don't get it. I don't understand either, but clearly we need to go to the Warriors Guild and see what's inside the Watchtower. Then, let's waste no more time. I see that you will be the ones to watch over the door. You should see my mother's face when we walked into the house. She was surprised. I know something was happening on the mainland, but I did not think it would reach us here. I was a fool. When I first stepped on the beach, the sea was quiet, then a storm. I'm just lucky you came along. My husband and my sons are both home and safe. I knew they would return. I see that you will be the ones who watch over the world. My witness Morgal has followed his father's footsteps and become a storyteller instead of a fisherman. He was a storyteller, he will be a Time. I will not be bothered too much. Braving all those dangers that saved us like they did, I feel like I see a miracle. Healing line seems to glow out from the guy. I wonder what it's like to be so holy. No chess. Inside. Pam, 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 pam. Pam, 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 pam. Chess. When the world in shadows, the Watcher will harness the sea range and reveal his face. For a thrill. This is to get back? Yes, this is to get back. Stawić. Tor. Особо. And the water washed Matthew away. This is to go back. Path is open. I'm missing something here. Chess. Dragon Mayo. Break his shield. Ah, I missed it. Wait, Matt, finally. Push. Another Benazogene. Chain. Tangle of foes, so you shall can attack. There's something here? No. What is a strange treasure to be sure? The treasure of the watchtower. Is this what they guide us? I'm not doing anything Rock tells me to do. Will the treasure have been replaced? Unlikely. The door was locked when we arrived. No one could have gotten it without the watchtower key. And the watchtower apparently only appears after the eclipse began. Even if someone wants to steal the treasure, this place is pretty high security. And if the watchtower were still buried, even we could not have gotten some treasure. So now what? Do we ask the rock to guide us like, hey rock, you know that good inn around here? Maybe we don't understand it, but it was hidden away by the ancients. This is important. As usual, Paris is right. Let's just catch a little fate on your forebears. If it happens, I have some experience with ancient treasures. Let's just take it with us. Alright, if Karin said we need it, that's good enough for me. Excellent, let's grab it and depart. Clear tight. Matthew can now summon Cautlia. Mercury 3 Jupiter. Come back from there. When the darkness gathered, the watchtower will light down, slowly gathering the warriors' guild. It was a job of the storyteller to send the bravest warrior to the hill. I hope these are the ones. See that you will be the ones to watch over the war. Killing lines. The storyteller says that pink weapons work best against monsters. Don't your store have anything like that? Please, God of my people, protect us from this crisis in the mainland. Completely. A hunt. Nothing. Judgment. Jeep. Ah. Oh. No. Ah. Instant kills. No. Ah. Eclipses ready and Judgment. I need to overround it. Is that Japan? Reach, reach. Yeah, it's Japan. Blow. Too much. Feathers. Yamata. You don't get money for rangers on the lands. How would you enjoy your special courtyard? There are some lands south of Yamata, but the other there is one I've never seen before. What could that be? The only island? Everything changed so quickly. Now, how will we think of names for the new place? Story says that there once was the great city to the south, the sun. It was apparently a powerful de la Mure. Prince Takeru left us to travel abroad, so he cannot help protect Yamata, but we had to take up the slack. Takeru, the courageous warrior, is the son of Susana and Kushida, making him the Prince Yamata and their parent. After his sister Himi had a vision of the world in peril, he went aboard on an important mission. Sure, I have goosebumps, but it's because of the cold. My nose got a little bit out of bound. A group of adventurers made out of boys, girls, and an old man. Well, aside from Grams, they look through. Thought weird. Talking about Matthew. King Susa and Queen Cochinada have two children, Takeru and Himi. Only Himi is in the city now. Princess Himi caught a sudden fever. It has everyone worried. There has been no sign of recovery. My parents live in the village called Izumo, but it was swallowed by the sea. That's why they moved here. Amazing and officer, that's when we washed the old village away. We were able to make it here. The landman Susan might have become a leader, but it was Usame who saved us. As long as we have Kid Susan and Queen Kochida to guide us, I'm sure we will do the country with best hope. Another Erdajin? Oh, the hoop Erdajin. Can I move it? Push this on that. Oh, it was sold already. It was sold already. Han. How about down or up? If you're heading west, you will run into the land of Sana. It's a country that has been shared of the history. The cheap pork dragon. It Yusume has a strange power. One saw her moving a huge rock without Moshara touching. Saka deadly Susume, grave in the shrine, and her honor will play is perfect. I trust you. I trust you only deserve my response with a good reason. Ah, you are Jaina's son. You and your friends, children of Great Warriors, who had gate Great Warriors. Through the warrior's darkness, you will illuminate the way, return light and hope to the corner. Himi is resting in his bed right now, so we're all supposed to be quiet. The old man you're looking at just is like a man who traveled with the warriors that slew the Great Serpent. But that was 30 years ago. I'm sure the man isn't around still. It's Felix. The museum was story about the waves. We look for a place free from calamity. I believe there are sensors that is protecting us and it is here. Yamata City has been good to us, with many days of peace. I wonder how long it can last. Nobody here because there is help praying with Kuchida to remove the clues from Himi. I think I'll move the course. But no se me canta. Stupid guy. Himself fading to show the curve on the Great Serpent for Divinissimo to come here. Masters of the evil spirit found human's body and such a strange. There were many prayers in the medicine course. Who are you? Who are all of you? Kraden? Susa, how had you been? I cannot see you since Felix defeated the Great Serpent. It's been 30 years. Sometimes it glides by us. I began games for all those years, but you, Kraden. I've been aged for all those years, but you, Kraden. You don't seem to have gained even a day. Weren't you over 17 when we last met? Ah, notice that. Did you? It's not that I came an age, just not as much as I should have. It's the same for everyone who was involved in the Golden Sun. I wonder if I will catch up to that age-wise. Oh, weird. I guess we might, huh? No way you know, really. The Golden Sun did slow the aging process immensely strong. I wonder why. Credit is 100 years old? Pretty sure my old man was aging like a regular people. Years. I had not thought about it, but when Pierce and I met, he was about my age. And he's still young, hell, and healthy today. And you keep in contact with him while he's aboard, which is via humming pidget? Do you really trust important messages to Captain Pierce to appear? Against the vast array of options for an adept such as myself to send a message many miles, yes, I did. But if your pigeon could not find him, you could have just waited for an answer forever. I suppose so, but my pigeon hasn't failed me yet. But how could a little thing find him with the world where to pick from? I wouldn't know where to start. Then I suppose my pigeon has had you at an advantageous, Tyro. Perhaps if I can teach it to throw fireballs, it will put you out of a job. Hey, are you saying that pigeon is smarter than me? With all due respect, sir, we have more important things to do than listen to you bait, Tyro. Shouldn't we be taken to Susanna about the Eclipse? I'm not going to just stand here while Kraden tells everyone he's very smarter than me. I've always hated pigeons. Stupidly fetid returns. Susan, you have no doubt noticed the crisis on the mainland. We have come to help your ending. Wait, we have? I thought we were just sailing around and looking for this guy in particular. I did not say anything because I wasn't certain we'd be able to find him, and time was a factor. But I have reason to suspect that we will find some of the key to our current pilgrimage here in Yamata City. We have scaled the dark so far, but I don't wish to see it spread. I will help wherever I can. Unfortunately, I don't know how much I can help. Uchida and Himi, on the other hand. Oh, Himagini, Harasha, Hataya, Sowaka. Sound like a prayer vigil. Is something the matter? My daughter. Since the eclipse, she has been unconscious and will not awake. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, Hima, Shizu. Queen Kuchit, nada. Are you alright, my queen? She has been cursed as well. You have to excuse me. Sounds like something is wrong. We shall investigate. The third item. She's the chosen one. What was that? What did you do to Himi? I ask you, what you did to my daughter? The stone, like an eye. But what just happened? Hey, huh? What is happening? Wash, wait for it. Hime, are you... It worked. She's awake. What did... Matthew? So that was... It was? What is happening? You will just see it with your own eyes. I suppose I have. She was chose by the Watchtower treasure. Chose by a treasure? I guess that's what they mean about the treasure guiding us. Hold. I demand more of an explanation. Allow me to give it, Papa. I have to help those people stop the eclipse. Little Hime, you be just woke up. You are not making any sense. There is no time. I have the overwhelming feeling that the eclipse must not continue unshaken. Luna Tower consumed light, casting a great eclipse that chases away all the holy. Chase away the holy, eh? Who would have thought holiness could be chastened? I cannot explain why I know these things, but I do. The Great Eclipse brings things to their doorstep. When the shadow overran by links, the people suddenly found themselves in a city of monsters. As I look over the mainland, shadows cover everything I can see, even to my Ayutai. Chapa. The tower is filling cells with the light it steals. When it gathers enough, it will release it all. So, what is happening to the tower will not fill us up? If it's siphoning all light from the world and emitting darkness. You said you could help us stop the eclipse. How are we to do that? If we can amplify the light going into the tower, the machine will be forced to stop. Amplify the light? How can we do that? With a device called the Apollo lens, supplied it with the power it needed. We have already powered our machine that amplifies light. I remember no such thing. The Apollo lens is connected to the another alchemy machines you have dealt with. By activating them, you provide this power. Great, let's get it running then. They are speaking to me again. We must first remove the lock, or the machine will not operate. We had to remove the lock, but in order to do that, one must be clothed in shadow. Yeah, case lock, shadow cloaks. It's never simple. The key is AJ. The lock is in the central continent. The Umbra Gear is scattered across the world. So how are we supposed to find this Umbra Gear? You bring me to the right areas, I will guide you with my search synergy. Each piece is hidden. Morgal. All this recorded included Umbra map with those locations marked on it. Those records of Morgal were taken as spoil of wars when Sana conquered Belinsk. An ancient Morgan map in Sana. We must investigate. Looks like it's ready for another trip, Abadi. Yes, this is a chance to be a part of the legacy of the Quarter Bay. Shall we cheer about that? Every moment is precious. We shall depart it soon. I'm hearing Himi words. I know she truly was born to stop this terrible eclipse. Now that I know this, I cannot selfish force her to stay here. I wish it were otherwise. Let this day will come never, since it must arrive here. Now it has arrived. Himi is leaving. The truth that you send my son off, I must send my daughter. How much more will fate ask me for? Usume was the one convinced to move here to Yamata City. She says to call us. Hime, before you go, you should pay your respect at Usume Graves. I will, father. It's good to see you, Hime. Usume? Yours is a unique gift. You can witness the essential truth of a thing. The essential truth of a thing. I see a great destiny before you, Hime. You will guide your companions to important work. No obstacle can stand before you when you combine your strength. Use the hand and the eyes to open the door beyond me. Find the lock in the room, then proceed there to Tonfon to get the key from the Emperor there. Heirs of the Warriors of Bell, please look after Himi. When both gems shine, the idol true opens and reveals its light. I cannot jump there. The crimson gems point the way to the one who is sleeping in the line. don't think I have the gems. Alright, moving on. Any tips? Nothing. Floating, laser drops. Going in circle. Dun, 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 dun. There is a cape. Oh. Umbra Cloak. Out of range. An apple. Shell. That's it. Disappointed. Or probably there's something more there. Görsünler. Wolf. I don't like when it's just the dance. say? No, he says this one. I got this one. My thermal synergy can create solid half-drafts of Warner. It doesn't work everywhere, but it's a great spot like this. Just a ram again. Go. Oh. that the genie is gone. Umbra knuckle. Not this. On the door is carved a sun crest with an opening like a sword-sized keyhole. Perhaps something goes in. Well, I'm frustrated, but I'm gonna land here.